right, Matrixx and Rhodes show supporters, we're going to talk about one of the GOATs, one of the greatest of all time, Billy D. Williams. Now, I did a video not too long ago about, well, they were mad at Billy D. Williams. They're really going to be mad after this one. And, of course, Billy D. Williams is a black man that is not woke. And good Lord, Hollywood, leftists, the a-holes on social media are losing their minds because he went on The View a while back and crushed their little woke dreams. Well, he does it again, and this time he crushed them in the dust. Because Billy D. Williams was on with Bill Maher, and he made some comments about white actors doing blackface. Now, what's so funny about all the outrage around blackface is nobody gave a rat's ass about Robert Downey Jr. doing that character in Tropic Thunder. In fact, every black person I knew thought it was the most hilarious crap they had ever seen in all their lives. I'm the dude playing a dude disguised as another dude. It was cinema legendary on-screen greatness. And look, before Jimmy Kimmel lost his mind and was actually still funny, he once did Karl Malone, and it was hilarious. Or maybe it was Shaq. I don't know who it was. Regardless, he did it, and it was funny. But now everybody loses their mind and will try to retroactively cancel actors that did blackface at one time. Well, they're going to hate Billy D. Williams for this. They're going to hate him because he's like, you know what? It's called acting. And if you want to play a character, you should be able to do blackface. Wow, you don't see this very much at all. In fact, I can't remember the last time I saw it. But Billy D. Williams is very old school, and he doesn't give a rip. You know what should also be noted? This man played Harvey Dent in Batman in 1989. A black actor played a role of somebody that was notoriously white. And nobody gave a rat's ass about that. Why? Because we knew there was no agenda behind it. Tim Burton said, you know who might be cool? Somebody call Lando and get him up here as Harvey Dent. Bounding in the comics, in the opinion of iconic Hollywood actor Billy D. Williams, not only does he take no issue with the practice of actors engaging in blackface, but he refuses to give it any weight because he does not wish to, quote, go through life feeling like he's the victim. Bravo! God, common sense prevails. Who would have thought it? The actor, perhaps best known for his roles as Lando Calrissian in the Star Wars franchise and Harvey Dent in 1989's Batman. Come on, just great. Offered his take on the controversial acting practice during an appearance on an April 7th episode of Bill Maher's Club Random with Bill Maher's podcast. Amidst a conversation regarding his personal relationship with seminal movie star Laurence Olivier, Williams eventually turned to recall a discussion the pair had regarding the former's eventual role as the titular Moor hero in the 1965 adaptation of Shakespeare's play Othello. So let's just look. We got a clip from this right here. And, Dave Chappelle does whiteface. He does it all the time. It was hilarious. This guy brings up Eddie Murphy doing whiteface and Coming to America. Freaking hilarious. These people need to get a grip. Let's listen.
Thought it was hysterical. I loved it. But see, I love that kind of stuff.
Yes. Big asses? Who doesn't?
No.
No, I know.
Yeah.
I agree.
Okay.
But here's the thing. Today, they would never let you do that.
Why?
Blackface?
Why not?
Because
you should do it.
That's your point of view.
If you're an actor, you should do anything you want to do.
That's a great point of view, but the theater would be bombed.
Oh, I mean, Muni and I used to talk about this all the time. Muni was the one who was the first person that I worked with in those years who said to me, if whatever, as an actor, you should be able to do whatever you think you can do, you should be able to do it.
But again, not to bring up your sore point, but you actually lived in a period where you couldn't do that. Where you couldn't play the part you should have played.
But it didn't matter. The point is...
And that's a great attitude, but it still did happen.
Of course it happened.
Okay.
I mean, but the fact is that you discuss it. Anybody can talk about it means that it wasn't happening.
But I mean, and Paul Muni comes from an era...
You don't go through life feeling like I'm a victim.
Correct. I couldn't agree with that more. I'm just...
I mean, I refuse to go through life saying to the world, I'm pissed off. I'm not going to be pissed off 24 hours a day.
And you shouldn't, because of all that pussy you got. That's what I've been trying to tell you.
Oh, boy.
But...
You're a very sick person.
I'm not a sick person.
You know, I mean, look, he's not wrong. He didn't want to be the victim. God, and I'm going to tell you, folks, they are mad. People are like, come get your 87-year-old grandpa. Look at this. That is completely inappropriate and offensive. Blackface is never acceptable under any circumstance. Come on. He's not wrong. Robert Downey Jr. did an awesome job with blackface on a role. Why not? It's called acting for a reason. I mean, honestly, this guy brings up everybody knows him as Lando, but he knows him as, Harvey Dent. Guys, let's give Billy D. Williams a pass on this, okay? Please. Space Grandpa is 87 years old, and he's pretty awesome up until now. I mean, these people are nuts. Let's let this one slide. I mean, it's ridiculous. This guy's a legend. And by the way, it's black folks today, right now, online, and some white SJWs that are trying to cancel Billy D. Williams as we speak. He goes on to talk about Olivier. He did something he was known to be a bit outrageous, said the Star Wars legend. Olivier was more physical. He got criticized a lot for being physical and doing things with his voice that was a bit outrageous. But when he did Othello, I fell out laughing. He stuck his ass out and walked around with his ass. Because black people are supposed to have big asses. I fell out laughing. I thought it was hysterical. I loved it. I loved it. And I love that kind of stuff. Yes, who doesn't, question mark? I mean, they're going to hate him. They're going to hate him. They're going to hate him. Wow. Yeah, it's crazy, but it's Billy D. Williams shooting down, crushing narratives again. I mean, he doesn't give a rip. He never does. And I love that. I mean, everybody wakes up in a perpetual state of offendedness. And it's so old. It's nauseating. They're mad. They're big mad again. Lando. They always call Star Wars fans racist. You're a bunch of racists. Because it's not because these characters they're putting these shows now are black. It's not. It's because they're lame and they suck. Lando Calrissian is one of my top 5 favorite Star Wars characters. I love Mace Windu. Samuel L. Jackson. Oh, they won't hear it. No, we won't hear it. Losers. Tell me what you think. Billy D. Williams. Oh, this one's going to be big. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.